Molly, why are you wearing sunglasses inside?
Honestly, I bought new sunglasses during one of my quarantine online shopping sprees, and I have nowhere else to wear them, so I was just gonna do it here. Is it too much? Yeah? Okay. Hey everybody, it's Molly with All Ears coming to you again from my house. But we are back with a brand new video. This time we're talking about food, one of my favorite things in Disney World. People always ask, what should I eat when I go? There are so many options, there are so many treats, so many snacks. How do I make sure I'm getting the good ones? And that is what we are here to discuss today. Today we are talking about 10 different snacks, or really 10 kinds of snacks that you need to have when you go to Walt Disney World. I hope you're ready, I hope you're excited, I hope you're hungry. Let's get to it. Probably the most iconic of any Disney treat is the Dole Whip. The Dole Whip, if you're unfamiliar, is a soft serve pineapple treat. It is so yummy. It is so refreshing. Originally, they only sold it in Magic Kingdom and at the Polynesian, but now you can actually get it at all 4 parks and some of the other resorts as well. Additionally, they don't just have pineapple anymore. They've got tons of different flavors that they've come out with. They've got lime, they've got lemon, they've got coconut. That one's my favorite. They've got raspberry, they've got strawberry, they've got mango, orange. We've seen tons of different flavors. They'll come out seasonally or for the different parties at Magic Kingdom. And you don't have to just get a straight up cone or cup. They have different swirls where they can swirl different flavors together. They do different floats. For a while, they were doing these super cute character cones. They had a cone that looked like Hey Hey from Moana. They had a Rapunzel cone that was the lemon, and they had little edible flowers in it. They had an Up cone that had like a decal of the balloons from Up. So they do a lot of fun things. Oh, they've got the Peter Pan float. That's actually the lime Dole Whip, and then they stick a chocolate feather in it, and it floats Sprite in it, so it looks like Peter Pan's hat. Super cute. They've got a lot of fun things with the Dole Whip, and like I said, it's the most iconic treat in Disney. So if you're gonna go to Disney World and get one thing, you gotta try a Dole Whip. Pretzels. Amidst all of that sweet food that you eat at Walt Disney World, you gotta mix in some savory snacks. And there's none better or more delicious than a pretzel. Pretzels, they come in a bunch of different varieties like the Dole Whip, but of course the classic is to get a Mickey-shaped pretzel. You can get it by itself, or you can get it with this delicious but not actually cheese cup. Either way, it's a simple snack. It's a great use of a snack credit on the dining plan, and it's a great savory snack to get you through the day. But there are some other awesome pretzels that you can find throughout Walt Disney World. There are some gigantic pretzels. I'm talking like bigger than my face. There is a huge pretzel in the Germany Pavilion in Epcot that people love. There is also a giant pretzel at the Baseline Tap House at Hollywood Studios. That one comes with mustard and beer cheese. It's delicious. And there's also a huge pretzel at the Pongu Pongu snack stand in Pandora and Animal Kingdom. That one might actually be my favorite of these big pretzels we're talking about. That one comes with beer cheese as well, and it's absolutely delicious. There are also a few varieties of stuffed pretzels throughout Walt Disney World. You can sometimes find a sweet cream cheese stuffed pretzel if you want like a sweet, savory, salty thing going on. And then there's also a pepper jack cheese stuffed pretzel that you can usually find at a cart in Frontierland, sometimes around Animal Kingdom. That's another one of my favorite snacks. But if we're talking the creme de la creme, the best pretzel situation at Walt Disney World, then you gotta go to Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar in Disney Springs. If you're unfamiliar, this is a loosely Indiana Jones themed lounge. They've got great cocktails, they've got snacks, and they have a charcuterie pretzel. So basically, they have a giant beer cheese pretzel on their menu. They put that on a tray, and then they fill the pretzel holes with like meats and cheeses and pickles and mustard, and it's a charcuterie board served in a pretzel. Basically, it's my dream come true, and it makes for a lovely snack when shared amongst a few people, or I won't tell anyone. It makes a great lunch if you save it for yourself. When I asked the AllEars team, what's the one thing that you have to eat in Walt Disney World, the vast majority of answers were different things from the France Pavilion in Epcot. And I'd have to agree. I have mentioned this many times on the channel that my favorite place to eat in Epcot is the France Pavilion. And there are so many good options. They're sweet and savory. The two main spots to get just a snack are the ice cream shop, Le Artisan des Glaces. Again, I'm so sorry, I cannot pronounce that. Where you can get delicious hand-scooped ice cream. My personal favorite is the coconut white chocolate. You can just get it in a cup or a cone, but you can also get it in a brioche bun where they put it in between warm brioche and they make like a little sandwich out of it, and it's like a warm, cold, it's so delicious. So that is a great option if you're looking for something sweet. They've not only got unusual flavors like coconut white chocolate, but they've got your classics, and then they do have some more kind of adventurous. They will sometimes have a fresh blueberry or a mango. They've got like a seasonal lavender sometimes. They've got all kinds of really fun flavors there. But if you're looking for more on the savory side or something that's sweet that's not ice cream, then you gotta go to my favorite quick service in all of Walt Disney World, Les Halles. Again, I cannot pronounce things in other languages. But Les Halles is the quick service location in the France Pavilion. It's the French bakery. It makes for a great lunch or a great snack. Some of my favorites and some of the things that our team mentioned were the different quiches. They've got a roulade, and which is basically like a pastry roll with bacon and cheese on it. It's delicious. They have a fresh baked croissant with ham and cheese, and then it's got some bechamel on the top. That's only $5 last time I went, and it's still a snack credit, which is an incredible use of a snack credit. They've got just a straight up cheese plate with a freshly baked baguette. They're baking all this stuff every day. It's so good. They've also got a lot of great sweet things in there. Of course, France, known for their pastries. My personal favorite is the strawberry tart with the fresh strawberries and the fresh whipped cream. They've also got chocolate mousse. They've got beignets. They've got eclairs. So delicious. So yeah, if you're going to Epcot and you're looking for something to eat, you must get a snack in France. Weirdly presented classics. I know that sounds a little weird, so let me walk you through it. What's more fun than eating one of your favorite foods? Maybe pizza, maybe macaroni and cheese, maybe a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but presented in a brand new and crazy way. That's what I'm talking about right here. Some of my favorite eats at Walt Disney World are things I loved, especially as a kid. No shame, still love them now, and they're presented in a new, fun way. So what I'm talking about are the egg rolls in Adventureland. These are egg rolls, but they're not your normal filling. They have a variety of flavors. Typically, though, what you're going to find are the cheeseburger stuffed egg rolls and the pepperoni pizza stuffed egg rolls. So again, these are literally egg roll wrappers, and then inside it, for example, the cheeseburger one, it's got ground beef, it's got some pickles, it's got some cheese, ketchup, and it's all in there, and it's delicious and so much fun. They also do seasonal ones sometimes, so they'll do a buffalo chicken or a Philly cheesesteak. It's all presented in an egg roll. You get two. You can mix and match if you want. Lots and lots of fun. Another one of my favorite eats in Walt Disney World anywhere is at Satuli Canteen in Pandora in the Animal Kingdom. This is the quick service restaurant there, and on the kids' meal, they have cheeseburger pods. So these are basically like dumplings, but in the middle, again, you're gonna have your ground beef, your cheese, your pickles, and it tastes like a Big Mac, but it's in like a doughy steamed pod, and it's delicious. And again, it's on the kids menu, which makes for a perfect snack, or if you're looking for a full-size meal, just ask them when you pay at the cash register, and they can give you an adult-sized portion, but those are truly delightful. Another one, have you ever drank a peanut butter and jelly milkshake? Sounds weird, but I promise you're gonna love it. At the 50s Primetime Cafe at Disney's Hollywood Studios, their signature milkshake is a peanut butter and jelly milkshake. But you don't have to go to the full sit-down restaurant. You can also grab one at the Tune-In Lounge, which is the attached lounge and bar, where you can get cocktails. You can also order anything off the menu, and you can get yourself that PB&J milkshake. I love that one so much. I actually made one here on Instagram in our quarantine time, so it's really easy to make at home as well if you're craving one. And lastly, one of my personal favorite places to go in Walt Disney World is Wine Bar George. This is a wine bar, as the name would suggest, by Master Sommelier George Militotes, and it's in Disney Springs across from Jack Lindsay's Hangar Bar. And they have tons and tons of different wines, cocktails, and they've got a bunch of tapas and small plates. And they have crispy mac and cheese bites, and oh man, are they tasty. They're rolled in like Romano and Fresco cheese, and then they've got some delicious tomato sauce on them, but they're deep fried balls of macaroni and cheese. So yeah, they're really delicious. So as I said, a weirdly presented classic is a fun way to try one of your favorite things presented in an all-new way. Beignets. If you've watched my videos before, you know this is one of my favorite things in all of Disney World, and these are so good, they don't even belong to another category. It's just straight up, you need to go get some Mickey beignets when you're at Disney World. To find the Mickey beignets, you need to go to Port Orleans French Quarter. That is one of Disney's moderate resorts, and go to the Scat Cats Cafe. This is the only place you can get the beignets at this point, and they've got a couple different varieties. You got your classic beignets. They come in sets of 3 or 6, and the 3 is a snack credit on the Disney dining plan, a great use of a snack credit in my opinion. They also have different flavored beignets. During the seasons, they will have like a pumpkin spice beignet, which I loved, which is probably not shocking to anyone. They also will do like a peppermint. At Valentine's Day, they did a red hot one, so they do different flavored ones. They also normally have a cinnamon sugar, a chocolate, and a raspberry if you want something a little different, but I personally just like the classics. Or if you want to kick it up a notch, you can do a beignet sundae where they literally put ice cream on top of beignets, which that's a dream come true right there. Or boozy beignets for the 21 and up crowd. They're no longer going to be Mickey shaped because Mickey and alcohol can't go together, but they're still the classic delicious beignets, and they come infused with those little pipettes of, they've got rum chata, Bailey's, Kahlua, secret menu. If you ask nicely, they can do a Godiva liqueur. And then again, they'll sometimes rotate in some seasonal ones, like they may do some Fireball. They'll do a lot of different things. That's a lot of fun. You can mix and match those as well. So you got to get a beignet. And at the brand new Scat Cats Cafe Club, they do nightly jazz music. They do some great cocktails. So it's a really fun place to go. Maybe you're running through the hustle and bustle of vacation. You want to take a cool, calm evening. Go over there, get some beignets, listen to some music, or start your day off that way. That truly sounds like the best way to start a day at Disney World. Something fresh and delicious from one of Disney's candy kitchens. This is another one of my favorite things to get when I'm at Walt Disney World, because when you go to those glass bakery cases, you never know what you're gonna find, but you do know it's gonna be tasty. What am I talking about when I talk about candy kitchens? I'm talking about all the bakery cases where people are making things fresh. You can actually watch them making different treats. I'm talking about the confectionery on Main Street, Big Top Souvenirs in Fantasyland, Goofy's Candy Company in Disney Springs, the Candy Cauldron in Disney Springs, and Zuri's Sweet Shop in Disney's Animal Kingdom. These all have those big bakery cases full of caramel apples and cookies and Rice Krispie treats and scones and all kinds of deliciousness. And they often have these treats other places, but they're like prepackaged and were definitely not made that day. So you want to get the delicious, fresh, made that day treats. Some of my personal favorite things to grab out of a candy case, my personal favorite, caramel apple. I love the tart, sweet thing going on. They've got all different flavors. Again, my personal favorite is the caramel with the nuts, because you got like a crunch, and then the tart grannies with apple, and then you got the sweet caramel. So yummy. But they also do fully chocolate dipped ones. They do ones with sprinkles, M&Ms. They get crazy. They make some of them look like characters. So they will cut it up for you for ease of eating, but caramel apples, one of my favorites. They also do the freshly baked Rice Krispie treats, which so simple, so delicious. And again, they're not just plain Rice Krispie treats. They're usually Mickey shaped, and they will have the ears dipped in chocolate and sprinkles, or chocolate and peanut butter chips, which is chef's kiss amazing. M&Ms, all different toppings on those Rice Krispie treats. A lot of different people like the cake pops as well, that again come in different character styles and flavors, or they will have like hand chocolate dipped strawberries, pineapple, marshmallows, any delicious treat you can think of. You can get it in one of these bakery cases. Plus you can watch them make it right there, which is like literally mesmerizing. So you got to grab yourself a treat from a bakery case. And most of the things I just named are snacks on the Disney dining plan. So that's another great reason to go. I don't know if you know this, but Florida is really, really hot. And on a hot day, what's a better treat than a nice ice cream? That's right, there's of course ice cream all over Disney World, and I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the classic, the iconic Mickey's Premium Ice Cream Bar. That is actually the most popular treat according to you when I did my Mickey-shaped foods video. It's that vanilla ice cream, that wonderful dark chocolate crunchy shell, gonna get all over your face. I know that's not just me, and it is a must-have. You have to at least try a Mickey ice cream bar. If you're not as big of a fan of the ice cream bar, you can also get at all the ice cream carts the Mickey's Cookies and Cream Ice Cream Sandwich, which is your classic ice cream sandwich, but it's got cookies and cream ice cream, and it's shaped like Mickey, so that's another great one. If you're more of a hand-scooped kind of person, you want to pick a flavor, you want a waffle cone, you want a crazy sundae, the Plaza Ice Cream Parlor right there on Main Street, that's one of my favorite places to grab a treat before the fireworks. If you're at Hollywood Studios, you can go to Hollywood Scoops and get yourself a hand-scooped cone. And at both of these places, they've got crazy, crazy sundaes where they will put chocolate and peanut butter and whipped cream and all kinds of things on them. And they're really expensive out of pocket, but they can actually be snack credits on the Disney dining plan. So those are great spots to use your dining plan credits as well. In addition to that ice cream, I talked about the ice cream in France already. That's another great place to go. They also have some crazy ice cream sandwiches a couple places in Disney World. My favorite thing on this little category, though, is probably over in Dino Land in Animal Kingdom at Dino Bites. It's a little snack stand, and they do hand-scooped cookie ice cream sandwiches. They've got like classic where you can do like a chocolate chip cookie and whatever ice cream you want. They have those at Sleepy Hollow as well usually. But at Dino Bites, they will do a seasonal one where they did at Christmas time, they did a peppermint one where it's actually rolled, the cookie was rolled in candy canes. They did a St. Patrick's Day one with mint chocolate chip ice cream. But my favorite one was a strawberry shortcake cookie ice cream sandwich. So it was like sugar cookies and then strawberry ice cream, and then they rolled it in strawberry shortcake cake crumbs, and it was so delicious. So gotta get yourself some ice cream when you're at Walt Disney World because it's hot and you're gonna need it and it's gonna taste amazing.
Okay, ready now. Ready?
What's up, everyone?
Yep.
Something with liquid cheese. I know that sounds bizarre, but go with me on this one. I'm not sure if you know about Disney's plastic cheese, which is like nacho cheese, but is it really cheese? I don't know. It's delicious and it's iconic, and you can get it a few places around Disney World. They actually used to have it where it was like a serve yourself situation at a couple of the quick service locations, but too many people got burned, so they had to take it away because I guess we can't have nice things. But you can still get it a few places, most notably at Casey's Corner, which is the hot dog shop in Magic Kingdom right on Main Street. You can get a side of cheese sauce for $1, best dollar you'll ever spend, especially if you're getting some corn dog nugs and you're gonna dip it in the plastic cheese. I'm drooling just thinking about it. But also, you can get it over at Animal Kingdom at Flame Treat Barbecue. They have an amazing side that can be a snack, and it's loaded French fries that have got pulled pork, barbecue sauce, plastic cheese right on there. It's a really big and hearty snack. Awesome. In addition to the plastic cheese, there's definitely a bunch of snacks that involve queso, which is one of my favorite foods. Really all cheese, but I really like queso. You can get a side of chips and queso at Pecos Bill's, which counts as a snack credit. And then you could like mix it up a little bit. You could like zhuzh it up with some stuff from the toppings bar at Pecos Bill's. That would be an amazing snack. You can also get the tachos over at Hollywood Studios at Woody's Lunchbox in Toy Story Land. These are potato barrels, which to the rest of the world is tater tots, and they are covered in chili and queso and sour cream and green onions, and they're like nachos, but they're tachos. You get it. Delicious. Also, at the Cantina in Mexico in Epcot, you can add a side of queso for 75 cents to anything you order. So you could just get like some chips and queso, head to the salsa bar and get yourself a little nachos with your cocktails as you're drinking around the world. That would be an excellent snack. So I also can't talk about cheese and snacks and not mention the delicious mac and cheese at 8 Spoon Cafe in Animal Kingdom. This is a little snack stand. They've got 3 different versions of macaroni and cheese. They've got a classic, they've got like a sweet shrimp Thai one, and then they've got a barbecue mac and cheese that comes with pickles and barbecue sauce and pulled pork. And that's not necessarily liquid cheese. I mean, I guess it is. It's mac and cheese, so it's melted. But I had to mention those because all 3 of those are snack credits on the dining plan. They're huge. They could definitely be a meal or a really good snack credit. So, yeah, you got to eat something cheesy while you're at Walt Disney World. So, that's my motto anyway. A signature Disney World slush. This is another great way to cool down, especially if you don't want to stop and eat ice cream or you're not feeling ice cream. You can grab something cold, icy, and refreshing as you're around Walt Disney World. And sure, a lot of the quick service places have classic flavors like strawberry or lemonade, but there are also a lot of signature slushies you're not going to get anywhere else around Walt Disney World. Couple of my favorites include the milk in Galaxy's Edge. Now, this one may not be for everyone, but they've got blue milk and green milk, like seen in the Star Wars saga, and you can actually get it spiked if you'd like. The blue milk can have rum, the green milk can have tequila, and I think if you're going to Galaxy's Edge, you gotta at least try it, especially the blue one. It's the most iconic, and maybe it's not your favorite thing. They are plant-based, not everybody likes them, but they are signature, and you have to try it at least once. Also, the Night Blossom. This is a delicious layered slush that you can get at Pongu Pongu in Pandora. Again, you can get it without alcohol. It's a snack credit, or you can get it with rum, but it's a couple different layers of fruit. I believe it's pear and apple, and it's really pretty, and it's gonna make a really good Instagram picture, and then it's also gonna be really refreshing. Goofy's Glaciers are Disney's version of ices that you can find around. You'll find them at Big Top. You'll find them at Goofy's Candy Company, of course. You'll find them at Zuri's, couple different places. They come in a bunch of different flavors: cherry, blue raspberry, strawberry, watermelon, lemon lime, all kinds of icy flavors. And you can mix and match them if you'd like. So they can do like a couple different ones, or they can do a World of Color rainbow where they put all of them in there. So that's really fun. You've also got, for the adults, can't go without mentioning the margaritas at La Choza de Margarita, which is a margarita stand in Mexico in Epcot. They are known for having 3 different margaritas. They've got a frozen mango, a frozen strawberry, and a frozen lime. You can get them as is, or you can mix and match them to make your own perfect color combination. So adults, that's a great frozen slushie to drink while you're scooting around Epcot, as are the Epcot slushies in France. They are a Grand Marnier slushie or a Grey Goose Citron slushie, which is either an orange or a lemon. They are delicious. They are so refreshing. They were part of my must-do drinks at Epcot, which we can link that video for you. Another great option is the Le Fou Brew. This is at Gaston's Tavern in the Magic Kingdom. The Gaston's Tavern doesn't actually serve any kind of alcohol or beer, but this is the drink that kind of like simulates getting a beer at the tavern, and it is like a frozen apple juice slushie, and then it's got this mango foam on it. But the real key is just, once you've taken your picture, you know, where you like hold it up and you've got Gaston in the background, you got to mix it together so that way it's like the sweet tart thing balances. Another fun one you can get at Magic Kingdom is at Casey's Corner. They have a non-alcoholic mint julep slushie, which is great. And if you do want alcohol in that, over at Epcot at the brand new Regal Eagle Smokehouse in the American Adventure Pavilion, they've got a boozy mint julep slushie that you can get. So there are tons of great slushie options. That's not even all the signature ones at Walt Disney World, but these are really fun. They're really cute. Definitely great to beat the heat. And yeah, you got to drink some kind of signature slush while you're there. And last, but certainly not least, when you're in Walt Disney World, you've got to eat something Mickey-shaped. We've already talked about a few of the best options, including the Rice Krispie Treat, the pretzel, the Mickey Premium Ice Cream Bar, the beignets, but there are so many amazing Mickey-shaped treats in Walt Disney World. You're sure to find one that you love. In fact, I did a whole video where I went and tried not all, as many as Mickey-shaped treats as I possibly could and ranked them from best to worst. So we'll link that for you. But some of the other most popular Mickey-shaped treats that we haven't talked about yet, there's a colossal Mickey-shaped cinnamon roll that you can get in Animal Kingdom. It's huge, it's gigantic, it's a great snack credit, great breakfast, definitely shareable. Also in Animal Kingdom at Zuri Sweet Shop, they've got dark chocolate and milk chocolate chili chocolate, and it's like spicy chocolate, which sounds bizarre, but I quite enjoyed it, but it did pack a lot of heat, so don't get it if you're not a heat person. They've also, like I said, they've got cake pops, they've got cookies. They have this one that a lot of people like that's like a gigantic Mickey cookie with the ears are dipped. They've also got Mickey gingerbread cookies, sugar cookies, anything you can think of. They probably have it Mickey shaped in Walt Disney World. Another one that I like is at the ice cream parlors I was talking about, Hollywood Scoops at Hollywood Studios and the Plaza Ice Cream Parlor in Magic Kingdom. If you order a kid's cone, they're going to give you a scoop of ice cream and then put 2 little chocolate discs in it to make a Mickey ears. So there are so many delicious Mickey shaped treats, and when you're in Walt Disney World, it's basically a rule that you've got to eat something Mickey shaped while you're there. Things like this are also why I keep wipes in my bag, even though I'm childless. I'm still sticky. Well, that's it for my list of 10 things you've got to eat in Walt Disney World. What are your favorite snacks in Walt Disney World? Definitely let me know in the comments. Did anything pique your interest? You're going to try it next time you go? Let us know that as well. In the meantime, friends, make sure to rate, review, subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram at AllEars.net. Thank you so much for following, especially right now during this crazy time. Really appreciate it. Stay safe, stay healthy. It's been magical. Bye, guys. Want to see more of my videos? Click over here. Want to subscribe? You can do that right here. And also, ring that notification bell to make sure you get instantly notified anytime we post a new video. Thanks for following. See you real soon.